These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hi there, I'm Jamie Warren with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. New this morning, ABC15 is learning that the death of a teen in Whiteriver, Arizona is being investigated as a homicide. Social media posts by Celestia Colea's family in late October say that a police report was filed. On November 3rd, the White Mountain Apache Police Department posted that remains had been found in Whiteriver. On November 5th, police say that their agency and the Bureau of Indian Affairs were continuing to investigate the case, asking for tips and information. Yesterday, the BIA said that she was reported missing to police on October 27th, saying this is a homicide investigation, but not answering a question that advocates have been asking. Why was a turquoise alert not issued?
Just knowing that we all have worked so hard to put things in place that were there to meant to protect the kids and also fill in the gaps to areas that we were missing.
That alert system was put into place after the disappearance and murder of Emily Pike. The BIA told us to ask White Mountain Apache Police, but we have not received a response. And DPS told ABC15 the investigating agency never requested a turquoise alert. We will continue to push for answers and information in this case. And your national headlines now. The search for answers continues following that tragic plane crash in Kentucky. The mayor of Louisville confirming the death toll has now risen to 14 people. Several others are still missing. A first class action lawsuit has now been filed against UPS, GE, and Boeing as investigators are combing through the debris to find any clues. Their focus right now is on the aircraft's aging fleet status and also recent maintenance work. In a statement, UPS said that it is grounding its fleet of MD-11 planes, the type of aircraft that crashed on Tuesday, out of an abundance of caution and in the interest of safety. MD-11s make up about 9% of the UPS fleet, the company said. The IRS is shutting down its free direct file tax program. The Biden administration launched the online system to help low and moderate income taxpayers. Fewer than 300,000 people used it this past year. Well, we have learned that Maricopa County election workers discovered more than 2,000 uncounted ballots from Tuesday's election. The ballots were said to be accidentally left inside of a ballot drop box and went unnoticed for more than 2 days. Here's what happened. Officials say that on election night, poll workers collected green affidavit envelopes and placed them inside of security sealed plastic totes, as they are trained to do. But then someone made an error. Those plastic totes were improperly placed back inside of the blue ballot drop box, and those ballots, well, they went unnoticed inside the county elections building until a routine inspection took place of that equipment.
We can't identify which location they were from, and so we're able to have those conversations with the poll workers to let them know, here is how you were trained and here is what took place, to ensure that this doesn't happen again.
Election officials say that the 2,288 ballots were processed immediately, including signature verification. The county says no votes were lost. Attention smart shoppers, this holiday season, shoppers may be facing a new challenge because they're being flooded with ads created by artificial intelligence, where if you buy that item, you never really know what you're going to get. We do want to make sure that you're making the best choices when it comes to your wallet. Before ordering anything, you should check the website's legitimacy. Read the reviews, look at product details, search for the business address, and also you could even do a reverse image search on that photo that you see. But even the savviest shoppers, they can get tricked, especially as AI makes those fake ads just look so real.
It can create great videos for small businesses that are looking to market their products very cheaply, who otherwise wouldn't be able to afford the costs of producing video. But the same technology can be used by scammers to create extremely compelling ads that consumers fall for. Do your best to question these things, or at least consult your teenage kids.
Experts also say that you should be using payment methods with protections like credit cards or PayPal to make it easier to get your money back if something's off. It'll be another nice day here in the valley, but above average when it does come to our temperatures here in the valley. In fact, we are forecasting a high of 86 degrees. The average for this time of year, usually about 80, so about 6 degrees warmer. Not at that record of 91 set back over 100 years ago, but regardless, it is warm, and I know that you may be wanting those fall-like temperatures. You will have them in the morning hours, just not maybe as much so in the later afternoon hours. You will also have them up north. Flagstaff forecasting a high of 63 degrees today. A nice, crisp, cooler kind of 77 degrees in Sedona. Other spots, though, like Lake Havasu City, will be pretty warm at 89 degrees. So here's your 7-day forecast. We're actually going to warm up to the 90s tomorrow before going back down later on in the week, and those storm chances, they will return come Friday. For the very latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head on over to ABC15.com or download that free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC 15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.